Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Dio here. Today we're going to be unboxing Skullpanda plush pendants, including the series Impressionism, the blister pack Lazy Panda, and the newest U Family series. So I kind of had a few Skullpanda plush pendants ready to be unboxed, so I figured I might as well just do it all in one video and kind of revisit an older series. Well, it's not too old, it's only like a few months old. But also the newest plush pendant, which I haven't unboxed yet, the Lazy Panda. And of course, the newest U Family series, which is kind of like a Halloween spooky kind of feel. So start with Late Impressionism first. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. Actually, I unboxed a few of these from the past video. I'll put a link up here somewhere for you to take a look if you're interested in seeing that older video. But here are the options for this series. I won't go over it into too much detail since I've done it before. But the ones I still want are the Mist, the Secret, of course, and Pond. Pond is nice. It's like a greenish color. So yeah, the Mist, Pond, and Secret. And the Secret is 1 out of 172 chances. So it's kind of high, but it's not too bad. I actually got this from a friend who bought a few, and she pulled what she wanted. So she has some extras left, and I was like, oh, I'll take it. So it's the only box I have for this. We got Mist. So this is Mist. Yay. It's actually one of the ones I've been wanting because in my first unboxing, there's a few that I didn't get, and this is one that I kind of wanted. It's very kind of wintry in a different kind of way. It's like an artsy winter. It's not like completely winter, but just because of the white color gives it that winter vibe. And I really like it. Skullpanda kind of has this little bow tie up top, maybe. It kind of looks like bunny ears. And I love the kind of balls on her helmet. I don't know. I'm not sure. Are there actually official names for these guys? They're just kind of like Skullpanda balls on the side. But yeah, they have this very festive feeling. Skullpanda is wearing this nice shawl collar. It's very furry. And I believe it does come off. Yes. And in the back of it has a lot of details, actually. You can see it's almost like a cape, or maybe like wings of a butterfly. But there's very pretty motifs on it. I can't really tell what they are. It kind of looks like it's a little spooky looking. She has a very cute expression, and like all the other ones in the series, their eyes move. But yeah, you could tell. These eyes are very pretty. There's actually like I think it's a butterfly motif on there. So I guess it is butterfly. And also the feet has this kind of ombre colorway. This one is very split, but this one you can see more of like a gradation. But yeah, overall, I love this. I love these lighter color palettes. Definitely would be good for like a winter outfit. And next we're unboxing Lazy Panda plush pendant. So this one's just a blister box, so there's not like a blind box to it. You only get this one single one, and there's no other options. But it's very cute. It's kind of hard to see because it's like black on black, so you can't really see the design well. But let's open it up and see what it looks like. And let's set Skullpanda free. And it's free. Also, I did not know there's that panda face in the back. It's really cute. So this one's a little different. It comes with this extra keychain over here. It's kind of like the leaves of a bamboo. And there's actually a lot of accessories on this I wasn't expecting. So here Skullpanda is dressed like a panda in the black and white color scheme. The face is all vinyl. Do the eyes move? Okay, yeah, they do move. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell what is what because it's so much black on black here. It looks like there's like a necklace bead around the neck. And there's also this collar. Does it come off? I don't want to pry it off, but yes, it does all come off. Okay. A little bit more panda-like, very skinny panda. So this collar is removable. So that's attached to a collar. So, I mean, you could take it off, but I'm just gonna keep it there. It's actually pretty nice. It has a Skullpanda logo on it on here. It also has these kind of bamboo looking beads all around it with the black and green beads. So it's very nice motif wise to go with the entire scheme and color palette. The head does turn. So I guess you could wear it almost like it's a panda too. Depending on which way it's facing while you have it on your bag, I guess. But let me put this back on. So there's no wires in the arms or feet. They just kind of dangle. My one complaint is that it's just too much black on the bottom. It's hard to tell or differentiate what's what. I wish this collar they made was maybe a different color, maybe a green color instead. But it just kind of blends in, so it's very difficult to tell. The texture on this is also very interesting. A top is very like coarse. It's not rough, but it's kind of not the softest to the touch. There's also this white part, which is a little bit softer. And then, I don't know, the eyes of the panda is also a different material. From far away, it almost looks like it's a Velcro material. You know, those little loops that you see on the Velcro. Not sure you can see on the camera. But yeah, you can see those little loops, which is interesting. And then the black section is a lot fluffier than the white area. But yeah, there's a lot of detail on this. The nose here is, on the panda, is actually like a leather. Yeah, it's like a leathery material. So there's a lot of different textures going all around here. And of course the collar being so fluffy also doesn't help. And in the back there is a tail on the panda side of it. So I guess if you want it to be Skullpanda or just a non-Skullpanda, you could just turn the head around. It'd just be a regular panda. Very fashionable panda. And I just noticed there's another panda face right here. So you have a small panda, a big panda, and a Skullpanda. And now let's move on to You Found Me, which is the newest Plush Pendant series of Skullpanda. And this series features 9 different options, as you can see, with one secret as always. For the 9 options, we have Darkness, Ratty Bear, Sneaky Chestnut, Cerberus, Pranky Peanut, Moldy Muffin, Ghosty, Chomp, and Sandman. And then the secret is 1 out of 72 chance, as always. And the ones I want from the series are Darkness, Ratty Bear, and I kind of like the Pranky Peanut. I know some people aren't into that because it's just kind of weird, but I like how quirky it is compared to everything else. But yeah, this series is I think it's a Halloween series, so it's a little bit spookier in theme, but it's more costumey than spooky. But it's a more playful than what you expect Halloween to be, which I kind of like. So now let's start with box number 1. I think this is Moldy Muffin, which is a very funny name for it. Yes, Moldy Muffin. Number 1 is Moldy Muffin. Moldy Muffin definitely is a cute one in the series. It's very pink. And I'm not the biggest fan of pink colorways, but it's cute. It's like almost like an ice cream sundae. I'm curious why it's called Moldy Muffin though. But I don't know, the cherry on top just reminds me of like ice cream sundae. Skullpanda does have this ruffle here that, yes, it is removable. And actually it's hiding like a heart right here underneath. Actually, is that a heart? Oh no, it's cherries. The eyes have heart pupils. It's a different texture, which is kind of nice. It's almost like a velvety texture. So it feels different than what it normally is made out of. And I assume that's like I don't know. Is that a heart or is that a tooth? Maybe it's a tooth the more I look at it. And then inside, I don't know what that is. Mold? So it's Moldy Muffin. But yeah, overall, it's cute. I'm sure there's people that really like this one, but it's not really my thing. and the feet here are red. I feel like this ruffle gets in the way of the face. It's just kind of always covering up. Maybe I could ruffle up a little bit better. Or even like turn it. Not sure if it's supposed to be centered. I do appreciate that the kind of ruffle is made out of the see-through fabric. I feel like it's a little bit too clean right here, and you need to kind of mess it up to get that more natural ruffled look. And now for box number 2. And we have, who is that? Oh, Cerberus. Box number 2 is Cerberus. This one is so big. It's very fluffy. Wow, I kind of like it actually. I wasn't expecting it to be this fluffy. So like I said, it's very fluffy. The head material is kind of like this almost wool sheet kind of skin material, but dyed. And then the side ball ears have this kind of like almost Zmomo Angel and Cloud. You see how there's like 2 layers of fur right here? So that reminds me of Zmomo. But yeah, I think the fact that they're made out of this fluffier finish makes it a lot bigger. There's also these like metal pieces within here, but I can't really tell if it's supposed to be something, but it's kind of cool. Maybe they're like eyes looking up at you. And Skullpanda's face is kind of like a white gray hair, and the eyes have this X pattern on it. And it's like this one has an X pattern, and the other one is just like a slit, almost like a cat eye. There's also cat ears right up here, and it's a different material too. It's very soft. Oh, it's very soft inside. I don't know what material this is, but it's very soft. And the outfit, it's also very fluffy. I think it's the same material as the ears here, but it looks like it can be taken off. So here's, oh wow, there's like an eye right here. But yeah, here is without the outfit. Take a look at this eye. It looks like an eye, right? Yeah, eye with teeth. I don't know, I can't tell what it is, but it's very cool. Without the outfit, it's very simple. And then the outfit itself, it's almost like an X. Yeah, I guess it is an X. So the head goes to the top, and then the arms go to the side. And the back, there's kind of like a little ball tail right here. So I guess the Cerberus has a little tail. And then to match the ears, there's these little silver balls. I just love how fluffy this one is. So I might keep it, I might not. I'll see. Now for box number 3. Oh yay, we got a peanut one. Box number 3 is Pranky Peanut. Okay, definitely keeping this one. It's very different. Very interesting that it's included in the series. I love the texture of this fabric that they use for this peanut. It's pretty close, spot on for what a peanut would be like. It's giving me a little bit like waffle kind of feel. I feel like if it wasn't round, I would think waffle, almost like a waffle cone. But yeah, I definitely see peanut. And there's kind of like little horns on the top, and they're actually off center. And they are supposed to be off center like that from the look of the card. So they purposely put that into different sections, like the different color side ears pieces, and this little face on each of them. And a peanut coat actually has like the little plastic peanut right here. And this piece does not come off, it's actually stitched to the side. But I mean, if you took all the stitches, you would be able to take it off, but I don't see a reason why you want to mess with perfection. I'm just seeing this like random embroidery or anything hidden, like the Cerberus one. I don't think so. I think that's it. Overall, I know this is like one of those love or hate ones, but I personally love it. I feel like if this was like a single blister pack, just like a random peanut Skullpanda, this would be very popular. But because it is part of this blind box series, I feel like people might not like it as much. And last but not least, we have box number 4. Sandman, I think. Box number 4 is Sandman. Okay, this one's very interesting. It's a lot different than it looks in the box. I didn't realize the scarf was this big and it has wire in them, so it's almost like hands wrapped around. So you can kind of pose it however you like. But this fabric is definitely an interesting choice for this plush pendant. It's very, very coarse. It's like stringy. It's not wiry, but you could almost like feel each individual thread. I do like how there's kind of like a sheen to them. I think it's mixed with different material. So when you turn it, you see kind of like a glittery sheen on it. It gives it a little bit like refined, messy look. And that material runs throughout the entire plush pendant. And the scarf is this very soft cloud looking material. It doesn't come off completely. It's sewn on right here in the back center. But you can kind of twist it if you want to turn it. I don't know, play around with it. Like a giant mustache. Yeah, overall it's a very interesting figure. I think I actually like it a lot more because I didn't realize this kind of wraps around, so you could have a little bit of flexibility to this plush pendant. But between this one and Miss, which one do you prefer? They're two very different ones. I feel like this Miss is more wintry, whereas Sandman is more like almost glitz and glam. This one's more cozy and this one's more like glitzy. So let me know which one you prefer more in the comments. And one cool thing about the Sandman is that the eyes are half closed, like a sleepy, because Sandman is supposed to be inducing sleep. Even though it's half closed, the eyes still move, the pupils, so it is functional. Thank you for joining me in today's unboxing. We got a whole variety of different Skullpandas, very different thematically from each other. Even though it's from the same series, these 4, they are very different from each other. It's actually very cool that they are very different from each other because I like, seeing different concepts and ideas within one series. I think the Impressionism is very similar in tone and colors, but this one's a lot more kind of fun. And I think I prefer this You Found Me series over Impressionism. So let me know what you think. Which series do you prefer? As always, remember to hype, like, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. And check out my video description down below for a link to my shop and my socials. Until the next box, bye.